Right, this is unorthodox, I know. But I've got two TX200s that I've just finished refurbishing and just finished testing at D range in the back of the car. I'm currently outside of Celtic Guns in Bodmin. And my mission for today is to see whether or not I can take these TX200s and trade them in as part of a bundle deal with some other bits and pieces that I'm not using for a new rifle. That's the plan. Welcome to or welcome back to the channel, whichever one it is. As always, I'm just very glad that you're here. If you're new to the channel, my name's Ads. And over the last year, I've been just fumbling my way through the massive world that is sub-12 air gunning, and my videos every week are literally my journey and what I'm doing in the world of sub-12 air gunning. This video is different because it's been going on for months, and this is a culmination of a lot of effort and a lot of work. So I'm sat here in the car now outside of the h.f.t, and the plan is to take these two guns that I've refurbished into there and trade them up. That's the plan. Now, I've got some bits and pieces, but they don't amount to the amount that I need to get the rifle that I want. So I'm hoping that these will give me that few hundred extra quid. That's the plan. Now, when I got these two TX200s, one of them I bought on Marketplace and the other one was gifted to me as a parts gun because it was broken to get the first one working. Now, I managed to get my hands on the parts via Air Arms, so thank you very much to Air Arms. Massive shout out to Air Arms for their help. And I've managed to get both of them working and firing, but they look terrible. I tell you what, I have a little bit of a montage now of what the guns looked like when I first got them, and yeah, just go and have a look at this little montage. So that's pretty much how it started, and as you can see, they weren't in the best of condition. They were actually quite rough. So after stripping them back, sanding the barrel assembly and everything down, they were very pitted, very, very rusty. I sanded them from 80 grit all the way up to 1200 grit, I think it was, and then flattened them back a little bit. But then I had to blue them. Now, if you're not aware of the process, I'll run you through it very quickly. First of all, degrease. Degrease them thoroughly. Once they're degreased, I'm going to put them into that hot bath, and that hot bath is then, not only is it going to further degrease them, but it's going to bring them up to a certain temperature. I'm going to hit it with some of this Mark Lee, but what happens is once you've got it up to the right temperature, that should do it. You evenly spread this on, and it will instantly start to rust. And then you bath it again, you take it out, and it should be black. You card that off, which I'll be using because I don't have any of my sanders and grinders with me. I'll be doing it the same way as I did last time with some steel pads. So you card it all off, you clean all of that black off, and you should be left with a discoloured metal, which is then protected by bluing, and then rinse and repeat. Okay, so full disclosure, that was hellish. That was flat out. That was literally flat out, just get it done, get it done, get it done. I mean, it was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. I've just put some oil on them for a minute because they were hot, so I've oiled all the bits. But the proof of it all, to see how well it's gone, is gonna be when they all go back together, innit? Right, and that brings us snugly up to now. And now I find myself outside of Celtic Guns with the two fully tested, fully operational TX200s in the back. Now, full disclosure, they didn't turn out as good as I wanted them to turn out. I don't think they look anywhere near as good as the first TX that I did. But what I have to keep reminding myself is that they are infinitely better than they were, being as neither of them worked. Now, there was two rifles I was looking at. I discounted one of them. I don't want that one anymore, and I'll explain more in a bit. If I can achieve this new rifle, then I honestly, it'll just be something else. I'm not going to take a camera in there because I don't think it's fair to talk business and to put people in that awkward situation. So I'm going to go in there, see what Bryn's saying, whether or not it's worth me getting all the other stuff. I'm just going to stop procrastinating and just go. I'll speak to you in a minute.
One pair of pants later.
Oh. There was two rifles in the back. Now there's only one. I got to be honest, that went better than I thought it was going to go. Massive shout out to Bryn. I think everybody was happy with what went on. I'm a bit giddy, I'm not going to lie. A little bit overexcited about the whole thing. I got a hell of a good deal. I'm very, very happy with how that went. But the next thing I need to do is I need to get down to D-Range and give this thing a go. And I'll introduce that to you tomorrow. It won't be tomorrow for you. It'll be next. Let's go to D-Range. Let's go to D-Range. And just like that, it's a couple of days later. Now, it is actually a couple of days later, and I've been looking at this rifle for days now. I haven't shot it. I've put a Hawk fast mount on it. I'll show you that in a second. That's all I've done. Is put air in it, put a scope on it, and looked at it a lot. So massive shout out to Darren at D-Range for having me back today. And I say that massive thank you because it's the first bit of good weather we've had for quite some time. And I know Darren wanted to have a shoot. So nice one for letting me back. All the booking information will be in the description. So make sure you check that out. It's in the box, but I'm not going to show you just yet. I'm not just going to whip it out of the box. It's unceremonious to do that. And that's it, the Daystate Huntsman Revere in Safari Edition and with a walnut stock. Right, now I'm not a review channel, so you're not going to get all the bits and pieces and all the information about it. Suffice it to say, I love it. I absolutely love it. Like I said, this is the first time I've had it out, first time I've shot it. It's the first time really using it. I can comfortably tell you that aesthetically, it's my favourite so far. And that's not just because it's new, nothing like that. Aesthetically, this is an amazing rifle. As I said earlier on in the video, there was two rifles that I was looking at. The other rifle was the HW100X. I've heard massively good things about the HW100X, and I'm a big fan of my HW100. Now, in order for me to have that HW100X, I would have had to have traded in all of what I traded in already, plus my HW100. So my thinking was, I don't have any complaints about my HW100 as it is. It's fine, it's great, it's a brilliant gun. So doing it this way round, I get a Daystate Huntsman Revere in Safari Edition and with a walnut stock, and I get to keep my HW100. So this was the best outcome for me. I'm really, really hoping that it shoots well. And over the last couple of days while it's been raining, I have been checking loads and loads and loads of reviews. Lancashire Vermin Control, who I'm a big fan of, he's got one of these, exactly the same rifle, and he did some really good pellet testing with it, and I'm feeling very confident about it. I'm going to go straight for 35, because obviously this video's already halfway through, or whatever it is. I just want to find a pellet that works in it, see what it shoots like, and just mess about a little bit, just get to know it a little bit. Today, I just want to shoot it. Right, so like I said, I'm going to put the target up at 35 metres. Not really any reason for that. I think 35 is good because you can hold under and hold under, hold over and hold under whenever you need to. It's got one of my targets here. I'm just going to shoot pellets into it and see what happens. So this is the 50 meters down here, and then you got the 45 there, 45, and then we got the 35 with its own ringer just there. Did I put that going? Yeah, he's recording. And then obviously you got the 25, and then you got the cabin. I'm just going to make my little cameraman do some work a minute. There it is. Booking information for D-Range. There you go. Right. I've been looking forward to this, so let's go back in the cabin now. Right. So I'm just going to go straight at it. My Hawk fast mount on the top, I think it's 6-24, was it? It's a brilliant scope, and it is, I couldn't even show you, you couldn't fit a gnat's tackle in that gap. It is perfectly close. Now there's magazines on this. You flip the front open if you haven't seen them before, you rotate it all the way around, and you put your first pellet in. I'm not going to use the magazine for a minute. I'm going to use a single shot tray, and the reason for that, number one, I'm starting to enjoy single shot trays, not going to lie. I prefer a single shot loader with the flip outside, but I haven't got one at the minute. But while I'm testing the pellets to see which one it likes, it's just easier. The cocking action's amazing on it. It feels great. Oh, I got to zero it actually. So bear with me 2 seconds. Try that. So far, really nice to shoot. I'll tell you what I haven't done. I haven't cleaned the barrel out. I'm going to give the barrel a clean in a minute. Right, so I've just cleaned the barrel out, and while I was putting a few pellets through it just to try something, it occurred to me that actually the single shot tray isn't delivering the pellets as well as the magazine, because I was with most of the H&N, especially the FTs and the Barracuda 8s, it was a couple of goes to try to knock it in. So I'm just going to try it with the magazine now. I'm going to load this magazine up. I'm going to put 10, I'll put 13 in. I'll put 13. I might as well just fill them up. So there's 13, it's a 13 shot mag, and actually really easy to load as well. Boom, job done. So I'm going to do that. I'm pretty sure that the single shot tray isn't delivering the pellets as smoothly. I'll have to figure that out, but I will be looking at getting a flip out one because I do like a single shot tray. So my point of aim, just so that you all know, will be the center of whichever dot I'm shooting at. Oh. Well, I don't think that's terrible, is it? That's Barracuda FTs. They definitely go into the breech much smoother with the magazine, which is counterintuitive when I think about how my other rifles are. They prefer a single shot loader, but it is what it is. It is what it is. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. It's really nice to the cycle through on the shot cycle on it is so smooth, so good, so crisp. I'm not gonna. You don't have to sit and watch me. Are you ready? 13 shots of this is going to be 13 Barracuda 8s done. There you go. It's that simple, look. I have no idea what happened there. No idea. I'm hoping that was pellets. Started like several, they actually grouped onto the target next to it. Very weird. Let's try field target trophies. Might as well stick with the H&Ns for a minute. Field target trophies, 1 and done. Okay. Let's try the exact Diablos next. 1 and done. I do like creating issues for myself in editing, don't I? Right. I went for the one below that, believe it or not. Oh. I don't know. But let's try these QYS Streamlights. Right, a little bit crunchier in the breech, that one. Right, let's have a little look. Oh, they weren't too bad, actually. They weren't bad at all. Yeah. So, what do we have? Those and the field target trophy so far are doing better. Try Diablo Air Arms. I don't think they were bad at all, to be fair. I think that was quite good. In fact, I'd probably say that they're one of the better ones so far. Okay, right. The plan wasn't to come and pellet test, so I'm not going to count this, but there are some pretty promising groups on there, and this is still me doing it, innit? And I've just tried these RSs off camera, and actually they grouped quite well. I got a couple of flyers, but the rest of it, sort of, it did what it was supposed to do. Now, what I want to try is... This is by far and away my favourite rifle to shoot, but I haven't shot it yet with disc stock. So before I go... I've got to try it. So I put another target up. This is 35 metres. I've been shooting at 25. I didn't record any of that. While I was chronoing it, I was shooting at 25. And it stacks pellets at 25. But then for a rifle like this, you would expect that. So that's why I haven't bothered recording any of that. Because you all know that it's going to put pellet on pellet on pellet at 25 metres. I wanted to push it to 35 just because. Whoa. Everything's very different. Wow, the cheek weld is massive. Everything is so different with this stock, as you would expect, obviously. It's a silly thing to say, I know, but I can't even find a bloody target. Ah, there we are. Wow, okay, let's try it. Well, everything's going to be a little bit squirrely for a minute because everything's moved. Right. I think... Yeah, ignore this first magazine a sec. Oh my god. I know this isn't a very tight group for everyone. I know it isn't, but... Oh my god, I know that it's so much nice. I'm not being funny. It might be a controversial opinion. I'm not 100% sure what everybody else thinks of it. There's nothing wrong with that Safari stock. It is absolutely brilliant to shoot with. This is completely different, and I think in a really good way. So I haven't shot with this all day, and I really wish I had now, because I'm running out of time. I've had so much fun with this today. I'm so happy with how this has panned out, but this stock, man, the thumb up on here, behind where the safety catch is, this is just so comfortable. This is very much, this is a bit of me, is the best way to describe this. Oh, I think I went the wrong way that time. Yeah, a little bit too much. Bear in mind, I know that it looks like they're going all over the place, but I'm making adjustments here. So this is why, well, I will come back and do this with a bit more accuracy and try to dial it in a little bit more, but I'm making adjustments as I go with where my face is and things like that. So it is going to go all over the place, but for me, this is incredible. I'm making adjustments, I'm making slight movements, figuring out where I need to be. Definitely not there. Right, let's get a bit of air in there. This stock though, I feel spoiled. I feel spoiled. I kind of feel it was definitely worth the effort. Right, last couple of magazines now, because I really do have to go. We're supposed to be out on the rats tonight. I'm using the Air Arms Diablos Fields, and honestly, I don't even think I've got the right pellets for it yet. I've just messed around, tried different things. Anybody who knows new gun day, you know what it's like getting your new gun and trying to figure stuff out. Oh, that was me. Went a bit quick there, didn't I? I'm absolutely fine with that. I wish I'd been shooting with this stock all day. I really do. The Safari stock's great, by the way. It's absolutely brilliant. This just seems to fit me, man. I'm trying too hard, I think. I aimed for that hole then. Right, that's it. That's it. I can't carry on. I just can't. Well, because I will. I'll carry on and carry on and carry on. Jesus Christ. Right, I'm leaving that one there. In summary, this has been a couple of months in the making, and it's stressed me out. It's pushed me to the brink. It really has been a really trying time, but I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone around me who's been so patient with it all, and a huge thank you to Celtic Guns and Bryn at Celtic Guns, because This couldn't have worked out better for me. It genuinely couldn't have. You're going to be seeing a lot more of this on the channel, especially in this stock. I didn't realise just how much... Oh, my days, it's just there. I need to work with this stock a bit more. There's nothing wrong with the other stock. It's absolutely brilliant. I think, personally, on a stand, that other stock would be great. And I just think that this one, for general purpose, is just absolutely spot on. So yeah, there it is. The Daystate Huntsman Revere Safari / Walnut Edition. That's that video done. I'm really glad to have underlined all of this. I am definitely out of the bluing game for a minute because that was the most stressful time I've had in the airgun world. I didn't enjoy that one bit. Leave in the comments whether you prefer the looks alone of the Safari or the Walnut, because I'd be interested to hear your opinion. But thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you want to, and as always, you don't have to. You do whatever you like. It's your YouTube. I'm very happy today. So you do what makes you happy, because then we can all be happy. Take it easy. See you in the next video. Cheers.